Hey dudes, what's going on? I'm here to bring you another story. I need to shut my window. There we go. So it's another story. Story time. You see. Hopefully this one will be quicker than the last one. Yeah, so basically the story is how I almost died when I was in Paris. So last year I went to Europe with one of my friends for 2 months in around August. So it's starting to get cold in Europe and all that. So what we did was we went on a tour that is meant for kind of younger people. So it was called 18 to 30 something year olds. So yeah, we went on that. It took us from London to Paris to Lauterbrunnen, or however you say it, in Switzerland, then to Nice, Florence, then Rome, Venice, then we went to somewhere in Austria for a night, then we went to Prague, Berlin, then Amsterdam, then back to London. And then my friend and I had another bit over a month left in Europe, so we kind of did our own thing. Anyway, so our first night was in Paris. We met, other people in the tour group, obviously. We had a dinner at a place nearby the hotel. It was kind of a meet and greet sort of dinner. That's where we met these 4 girls who ended up we kind of made really good friends with them, and I still talk to them today, even though they live, 2 of them live in Sydney and 2 of them live in Melbourne. Anyway, we made friends with them that night, and we decided that we would hang out in Paris the next day together. So we did that. We got a bus into Paris with the rest of the Top Deck tour. We got off at the Eiffel Tower and we went up it and stuff. We had to wait in line for it. God damn it. Always at the end I get screwed over. Fuck. Yeah, we had to wait in line for a while. As you do, because we got there before it opened. So kind of what we did was we went there was a souvenir shop under the tower. There might have been more, but I didn't really notice any more because I was like, holy crap, I'm at the Eiffel Tower. Anyway, we went into a souvenir store, and one of my friends back at home, I promised him that I would buy him a postcard from every place I went. So I got him a postcard, and I handed over my probably it was a 10 euro note, I don't really remember, and the woman was like, do you have any coins, but in a French accent, because she was French and sounded angry. And I was like, oh, and gave her some coins. I just wanted to get rid of my note, really. Anyway, we did that. I think we got food, and then we waited in line for a while. Then we decided we would go to the other line, which was the walk up the Eiffel Tower line, as opposed to the get an elevator up, because we decided that it would be shorter and quicker. So yeah, we walked up the Eiffel Tower up to the second level. Then we had to wait in another line to get a ticket to get to the lift to go up to the very top. Well, not the very tip top, but top level. So we did that, and that was cool. We then had to, on our way down, we got another ticket to get an elevator down, because they're trying to make as much money out of it as they can. And we did that. We got a ticket, we got down, and basically we got to the bottom of the lift. A woman fainted, and we were like, oh god. And that was that. We had a good little time at the thing. So then after that we kind of went over the road to there was some like food stall things, and we got a croissant because we were in France, so we're like, yeah, croissant. And I think it was lunchtime by this point, so we actually got like a pizza thing. Well, my friend and I did, and the girls got something else. I don't know. Yeah, we got them and ate them. Where we kind of got to know the girls a bit more over lunch, and basically over the course of the day. So it was kind of the morning started off kind of cool, and then later in the day it got pretty warm. So we kind of went even further across the road to, I don't remember what it's called, but it was kind of like a monument thing that you go to take photos of the Eiffel Tower thing, sort of. So yeah, we were there, and we kind of would sit in the shade and be like, oh, it's hot. So later that day, we were meant to be doing a bike tour. So we were, the meeting point was at one of the legs of the Eiffel Tower. So what we were essentially doing was just waiting for that to start. So then we were like, oh, okay, let's start heading over now because it starts soon. So we did that. We headed over, and then we were under the Eiffel Tower. So when we left it, there wasn't really much going on. But then when we got there, we got kind of in the middle of under the Eiffel Tower, and we saw some police tape, and we were like, oh, that's a bit annoying that we have to go over to that leg where the police tape is. But then we saw people just lifting up and walking under it, so we kind of all just were like, oh well, if they're doing it, surely we can do it. So really smartly, we also went under, and that was when a French policeman started yelling at everyone to, go away and go back under, and, because, there's freaking police tape, so we kind of like, oh god, and, that was one how we almost died, sort of thing. So that was probably the main reason why we almost died, because the scary police. I don't know if the French policemen actually have a reputation at all for anything, but because, it was kind of our first time overseas, and suddenly there was this, policeman yelling at us in French. We were like, oh god, no! And then later, now I look back on it and realize how fucking stupid we were for just going under police tape, like... What the hell? So then, after that, we went around, met up with the bike tour, and we were like, yeah, so, oh, god damn it. So what's the deal with it? And essentially why it was all roped off and stuff was because there was someone had left a pram, like a baby pram thing, there, and the police were obviously being cautious. And like, oh no, oh god, I stopped accelerating for some reason. They were being like, oh no, what if it's a bomb? So they roped it off, and obviously it wasn't a bomb, but they were like, basically we were just really dumb and like, oh! And that's how I almost died in Paris. So hope you guys enjoyed listening to my story. Oh god damn it!